Hi, welcome to another exciting edition of Business Digest with me, Tish OHENE-ASIEDU. You know, we have just a few days to Christmas, and so there's a lot of traveling, going and coming. And so I visited the Neoplan station to have a very interesting discussion with the first trustee of the Neoplan branch of the GPRTU. His name is Mr. John Tete, so just relax and enjoy the super exciting interview. So, Mr. John Tete, you are the first trustee for the Neoplan Drivers Union, branch number 4. Tell me, where do your buses go from Accra? Where do your buses move to?
Thank you very much. Neoplan branch number, our main working routes that our buses applied is Accra Kumasi, Accra Wenchi, Accra Sunyani, Accra Brekum, Accra Kintampo, Techiman, part of the northern region. So I can say that all the Brown regions, our buses go there, and part of Ashanti.
And part of Ashanti. How long have you been in this transport business?
The Neoplan branch have been in business for more than 40 years.
So you have been in business for 40 years now.
Yes.
When we talk about Neoplan station, talking about GPRTU, it's a big thing. Operating private transport. How is business?
For now, I think business is normal, but as we are getting to the Xmas season, we pray that business will just rise up or will be extraordinary, because we pray that next time up to maybe New Year, the atmosphere of our work, everything will change, because a lot of people will be traveling, a lot of buses will be on the road. There will be extra work that we need to put in place to make sure that the passengers have gotten to their destination safely. What
are some of your difficult times operating a private transport? What are some of your difficult times?
The road leading from Aveno to the Neoplan station is bad. The road is bad in the sense that even movement of vehicle from the end to the station is very difficult. If you try to drive on that route, you are not careful, you end up at a workshop, because the road is very bad. People to have encroached. I remember very well, I saw it clearly when Okuvanapoy was demolishing stocks, and after demolition he called the executives and he handed over those places to us, that we should make sure that place is being kept neat to get a parking place for our buses. We did that, but now they've encroached all those places. People have just put on, I don't know whether it's their cabin or whatever. People sleep there, do a lot of things there, they smoke there. In fact, when you get there at night, it's very horrible.
Do you feel safe?
I can tell you, within the Neoplan station we are safe, but immediately you are outside the Neoplan station, you are not safe.
Are your passengers safe?
They are not that safe, simply because if you are within, you are safe. You are taking the main road, you are safe. But getting to behind the Neoplan station towards Aveno, you are not safe. In the sense that those boys there, when they get you, they can do anything. If you are not lucky, you are alone, can even snatch your bag, can even take your phone, anything that you have.
Have you had complaints from some passengers about being attacked by these guys we're talking about?
Yes, we do have complaints, and sometimes the lucky thing we have a police station with it.
What have GPRT executives here at the Neoplan station done to address this issue?
You know, one thing that the Neoplan station doesn't own that place.
But it affects you because you're doing business here.
You know, we don't own it. If we own it, we can evacuate them from that place. But since we don't own it, sometimes when you go doing anything,
but you can't go alone. You need to get help from the government. Have you tried?
The government have been coming. The police have been coming to even sometimes to get rid of them. They will go and come back again.
What do you need from the government at this particular moment, since things are getting out of hand?
We play with the government to let the security intelligence come around and have it themselves. For now, I cannot just advise the government what exactly should be done there. But if the experts come there, the security intelligence come, they will know what to do. Whether they will detain men there, or whether I don't know how they are going to treat it. Getting the finance to promote your business. Sometimes you want the finance to get a new bus, operator. Maybe you don't have that amount of money to get a new bus on the road. You end up falling on a financial institution for help. And even if you are not lucky, the financial institution can even turn your offer down based upon your negotiations. And even if it's been approved, you look at the interest element. If you are not lucky, you only buy the bus, and at the end of the day, they end up not even fulfilling or a refund become a problem. So these are some of the challenges. But if the government will come into our aid, will bring us the buses, work and pay. You know, there is a saying that when you give something to GPRTU, they don't pay. It's not true. It's not true. Simply because we are in for a business. Why don't you, when you give me something, I will refuse not to pay? You see, it is something that they want to tag, to blackmail the GPRTU that, oh, when they give them something, it's not true. If you give us something wrong, we have acquired our old bus, which is
okay. Let's talk about fuel prices. How are you handling this issue when it comes to fuel prices? Is it affecting business?
Not really, in the sense that for the past years, when you come to Neoplan branch now, our fare have not been increased. Simply because
since last year,
more than even 4 years now, the secretariat, the GPRT secretary will call us, will bring us a letter, maybe increase it by 20%, 40%. We will not do it, simply because there are competitors around. If you risk by way of increasing your fare, you end up losing your business. So for the past 4 years, our price is stable, and I can even throw a challenge now. Ours is the lowest.
How much do you charge from here to Kumasi?
From here to Kumasi is 25 cedis.
25 cedis.
People are taking 40, 45. Ours is 25. So you can see the sort of help we are giving to the nation.
Do you make any profits?
Nobody.
Because since you're talking about competitors,
why not? We do make profit. But the profit we have a profit margin whereby the profit just something small, just to keep business going. If you forget about your colleague and you wanted to increase your fare to your satisfaction, you end up losing your business, because when you take circle around, our competitors around, everybody is eager looking for passengers.
So great. If fuel prices are reduced for you, will you love it?
We'll love it very much, and it will help the work too. Everybody will feel at ease, everybody will be comfortable. But you see, if fuel prices are going, then people will be agitated. First is going to, but when you come to Neoplan branch number 4, our story is different. The GPRTU have a structure. Neoplan branch number 4, I cannot sit at my office here and just increase fare. There should be a letter from our national secretariat or the regional secretariat. Even when you come, we are signed.
How often do you educate your drivers on road safety issues?
Within 3 weeks, we have road safety workshop twice. And you see, sometimes we have a shadow with the road safety management. So we organize seminars for our drivers. And within the union itself, there are mature people. They will come around, talk to the drivers, how they should be cautious on the way, the do's and don'ts. They come around to talk to the drivers. The government has given us enough assurance that he is going to help the GPRT. And the private sector, the president gave us that assurance.
Oh, the president gave you an assurance?
Yes, when he was coming into power, in so many ways. Maybe import buses for us, work and pay. We have confidence in the government.
But you haven't heard anything?
The executives or management are still having dialogue. You know, something good will come out of it.
So you're still hoping for the best?
We are hoping for the best. And we know the best will come out. We believe that any promise that he have said, he will fulfill it.
Currently, how many buses do you have working at Neoplan branch number 4?
We have a lot of a fleet of buses. A fleet of buses. But these buses belong to individuals. If you have money, you buy one, it can run here for you. Since we are getting to the festive season, every bus is in good condition. When it comes to
I get uncomfortable when GPRTU says, because we are nearing the festive season, our buses are in good shape.
No. Simply because I've told you earlier, now the transport business, if I don't have good bike, I won't get enough passengers. You know, our passengers cherish good things. So we have to also give them good things, which we are doing.
So you don't wait for Christmas to come before you give them good buses?
At all.
Okay.
At all. We make sure that from day one up to the end of the year, every bus that works is in good condition, good seat, everything. You
made mention of the fact that the buses belong to private persons.
Very well.
Do you have control over the drivers? Or you employ the drivers?
No, we have, when you buy the bus, you intend giving it to us to work.
Okay.
So when the bus comes into we have control over it. We determine where the bus to go, what to tell the driver, what to do.
So you employ drivers?
No, the owner employs the drivers.
But how do you screen the driver? Do you do the screening to ensure that this person is good to drive this bus?
We do, in a sense that maybe if you buy a bus, you give to maybe a family member, and that family member come to us, we have to ask some questions.
Okay.
Check license is good before we start work. It can happen that you have bought a bus, you want to give to your elder brother or your junior brother. It doesn't end there. It ends at our office. We inspect the bus. We inspect you, the driver, your licenses, everything is up to date before you start work. New plan there. yene wo oyi of Neoplan station VIP and VIP omo nyina fi Neoplan station.
The competition my title.
Of ye in a sense on your be buan.
Na dem obi enfim.
Awo ye ja se ja obi ere e to be a depend the way we play with cars. And when you be aboa. Enye dey wa resume say aban say waso yase na obe boa ye ne de. Ye twen sa moa no na mu say GPRT Neoplan branch number 4 and as a GPRT in general yes ye wo ere the afoforo ye yes ye betimi ayama na
say yes sem na matia da na mo na mu nyaaye
mo na enyaye yes ye ngoti eduru ba no ani ha GPRT ban wa boy pa e rollins aban
e den buses do to send on map
ye mfa ne say
and as can on the map
wa man bus but o my bus aworo ensia anye so the badako ye mfa so the auto sambai or the tata buy or the audu saga buy or the basa to some prinsia no way ye ade bi anka aban a omabe anati na akufo do mesra na say so betimi ye the rollins ye ma ya anka ede ananka ye ni ne
answer na me dey come twetwe bebewe me be say one question ye ba be di bronya akwentu na ahya ase
ma me fa akwanya we na me ma akwentufo afi gugu kwam utu kwan brand new plan station Neoplan branch number 4 your cars are papa cars e wa hon tene one kasa utirimu a ase utimfie na do ko do asomdie mu boni biye de emba na mom no yesra kwantufo se ebra fre no ko wi obi aba obi ahwe ne nsu yi se ne baba obeso ko du ntem asimu ntem na otime du ntem nya fe na obeba no the pressure abeto driver so driver me pentem yese bia ye mpesa de ne de eti de besre passengers omo ba omo comfort omo e driver say no wo ere akasa empo say driver ne bi aye bibi na ompe am hwehwe ye office Neoplan brase na bi no ti office hwehwe office na be boy amane na entutu ho na mo se na be a afi be ko wie no ye mpese okra ba kokura mbo be yira so bi be hwere ne nkwa ende ye bomba nyame na mpare na nyame mbo bibia ho ban na afi nko ewie jujuju e rafu from na bibia say foforo ama ye nyina.
I guess you really enjoyed that interview with Mr. John Tete. Always remember to log on to www.kasapafmonline.com or Tish TV for more interesting stories in the world of business.